What's next for ADA price? That's the question on every crypto enthusiast's mind right now. As we delve into the current situation, it's clear that the ADA price has seen better days. The price has, unfortunately, slipped below the 200-day exponential moving average, or EMA, a significant benchmark in the world of cryptocurrency. It's currently hovering around $0.50, but there's a silver lining. It's showing a 4.47% intraday gain. Now what does this tell us? Well, it's not all doom and gloom. There are glimmers of hope in this seemingly bleak landscape. For instance, we see a hammer candlestick pattern forming on the charts. For the uninitiated, this is a bullish signal that often precedes upward price movement. It's like a rallying cry for buyers, indicating their growing interest. Alongside this, we have a range breakout candle. This is another bullish sign suggesting that the price is breaking out of its previous trading range. This could signify that buyers are starting to take control, pushing the price beyond recent highs and lows. But it's not just about these promising signs. It's also about the broader context. Price volatility has been on the rise, suggesting that the market is in a state of flux. This can create opportunities for savvy traders who know how to navigate these choppy waters. But it also means that it's a time of uncertainty, with price movements becoming less predictable. In the midst of this volatility, sentiment remains negative. This is based on weighted sentiment analysis, which takes into account both the volume and tone of social media posts about ADA. However, the outlook isn't entirely bleak. Social dominance and volume AI data present a neutral picture, indicating that the market hasn't swung entirely in one direction or the other. So where does this leave us? While the present situation seems lukewarm, analysts are neutral, predicting a possible uptrend. Diving deeper into the technical aspects, the daily chart tells an interesting story. Our attention first goes to the buyers. They are ambitiously aiming to surpass the 200-day exponential moving average, or EMA. This is a crucial point of interest because the EMA is a key indicator used by traders to identify long-term market trends. However, these buyers are facing some resistance. This resistance is hovering near the 50 cents mark, acting as a barrier that the ADA price needs to break through to start a bullish trend. Now, let's talk about price volatility. For those who may be unfamiliar, price volatility refers to the rate at which the price of an asset increases or decreases for a set of returns. In the case of ADA, price volatility has seen an uptick. This means that the price of ADA is changing rapidly in a short time, making it possible for significant price changes in a short period. This can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can provide opportunities for traders to make quick profits. On the other hand, it can also lead to significant losses. The weighted sentiment, on the other hand, still remains negative. This sentiment metric is a measure of the overall mood in the market. A negative sentiment suggests that the market is bearish or expecting a drop in price, even though the ADA price has been showing signs of recovery. Next, we have the social dominance and volume AI data. These are advanced metrics that use artificial intelligence to analyze social media trends and trading volumes. For ADA, these metrics are presenting a neutral outlook. This indicates that the market is unsure of where the price may head next, reflecting the uncertainty in the current market conditions. So while the technical indicators present a mixed bag, the development activity is showing a positive trend. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of ADA's support and resistance levels. In the world of trading, support and resistance levels are like invisible barriers that prevent the price of an asset from getting pushed in a certain direction. In the case of ADA, the current support level is around 48 cents, while the resistance level is around 51 cents. These are the lines in the sand, so to speak, that the price of ADA is playing between. Now, what do these levels tell us? Well, the support level is the price at which an asset tends to stop falling because there's enough demand or buying interest to keep it from dropping further. It's like a safety net that catches the falling price. For ADA, that safety net is currently at around 48 cents. If the price hits this level and bounces back, it shows that there's a strong demand for ADA at this price point. On the other hand, the resistance level is the price at which an asset tends to stop rising because there's enough supply or selling interest to keep it from going higher. It's like a ceiling that caps the rising price. For ADA, that ceiling is currently at around 51 cents. If the price hits this level and pulls back, it shows that there's a strong supply of ADA at this price point. Now let's talk about the derivative data suggesting short covering. Short covering happens when short sellers buy back the assets they borrowed to close their short positions. This can cause the price to go up because it increases the demand for the asset. If there's a lot of short covering happening, it could mean that the market sentiment is turning bullish, which could push the price above the resistance level. But remember, these support and resistance levels are not set in stone. They can and do change based on market conditions and sentiment. And while they can give us clues about where the price might be heading, they're just one piece of the puzzle. It's always important to consider other factors and indicators when making trading decisions. These levels serve as critical markers for ADA's future price movement. Finally, where does all this analysis lead us in terms of ADA's future price? Well, let's take a moment to recap. We've discussed ADA's current price situation, diving into the technical indicators that signal a possible uptrend. Despite the recent dip below the 200-day exponential moving average mark, we've seen signs of potential recovery with a hammer candlestick and range breakout candle, indicating an increase in buying interest. We also touched upon the coin's support and resistance levels. The ADA coin currently enjoys support at 48 cents and faces resistance at 51 cents. These figures provide us with a snapshot of the coin's current standing in the market. Now let's talk about bull accumulation. This is a scenario in which buyers, or bulls, are purchasing and holding onto a coin, expecting a price increase. In ADA's case, we're witnessing signs of bull accumulation, suggesting that many believe in the coin's potential for growth. Furthermore, the coin is gaining momentum. This phrase is often used to describe a situation where the rate of change of a coin's price is increasing. In the world of cryptocurrencies, momentum can be a powerful force, driving prices up or down with substantial force. So, what does the future hold for ADA? Well, based on the current data and analysis, it seems like ADA might be on the brink of an uptrend. However, in the ever-fluctuating crypto market, nothing is set in stone. The key is to keep an eye on the indicators and to stay up to date with market news and trends. In the volatile world of cryptocurrencies, ADA's journey is one to watch closely. As always, stay informed and invest wisely.